favorite players.
And the Philadelphia Lab Monster, of course, being Vex. These guys, man, these guys are two really solid players in their own right. ZeRo, arguably best in the world right now at Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I've never seen them team together on a grand stage like this, but this is going to be...
but they have played together, they do study together, they do share tips. And, of course, when it comes to brilliance in the game, these are two players that definitely come to mind. Of course, that is not to shadow their very brilliant opponents, Larry and Shoutouts. Legendary players from the dawn of time,
the old
coming to challenge them. The Guard has come.
And these are two one relatively new school player and one old school player.
Yeah.
Vex has been around, you know,
since
the
inception, yeah.
And ZeRo, you know, he appeared on the scene in 2011 with an explosive presence, man. This dude was like, he's from Chile, for God's sake, man. He came all the way from there to here, and he's winning all of our tournaments in what people call like the strongest region in this entire game.
Yeah.
And not only is he winning in Brawl, he's winning in Melee, he's winning in PM. This man is a beast at Super Smash Bros. If it has Super Smash Bros in the title, this guy's your guy. And we'll also be seeing him, of course, in 2 weeks or a week and a half at E3.
A lot of people refer to him as the New Age Mewtwo King.
He definitely is, man.
You know, he's definitely not shying away from the fame and success of that title.
M2K 2.0, the improved version. Well, I mean, that remains to be seen. This kid is like 19 years old, man.
Yeah.
That's remarkable. He's dedicated a majority of his life to the Super Smash Bros. Series. I mean, he only appeared on the competitive scene in 2011, but like this kid has been a die-hard fan of the game and the series since its release, man.
And he's a lot of proof, like Vex and ZeRo both are a lot of proof of the concept that practice pays off.
Yes.
I mean, these guys hit the lab and they train, they study, and they practice. And it shows. They are the best. I mean, you have countless conversations. Why is this player better, that player better? At the end of the day, all these monsters spend so much time practicing to rise to the top. You're not going to get there. You think you play the game a lot, I guarantee you ZeRo probably plays the game at least twice as much as you.
Very true. Very, very true. And not only do they practice alone, but they practice together. And that's really important because not only are these guys very technically sound, extremely good execution, but they also have the reads. They have the mind games. They have the conditioning. These are two top-notch brain-level players.
Right now, they'll have to put those brains to the test as we take a flight on Lilac Cruise to see who will come out ahead in Game 1 of this set. Shoutouts in the center instantly goes in for ZeRo, gives him no quarter.
Oh,
lands
immediately that
standard
classic
Shoutouts combo.
The
38%.
Gonzo combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to the 08 stuff. And Falco, typically considered a very weak character in teams. He suffers in the same right as ZeRo Suit. He can't really cover himself from all angles too well. He has bad recovery, not such a great kill move, but, I mean, he does have long-range control and a lot of movement with his side B and his lasers. So,
after a powerful swift opening from Shoutouts, blue team manages to take some stage control. We do see Larry getting set up with these lasers. However, ZeRo using that sword play, pretty much controlling the board. Lilac Cruz definitely in his favor. I'm a little surprised we were able to get to here Game 1. I can understand, though, why Smashville and Battlefield wanted to be avoided, considering Game & Watch Meta Knight as the enemy choices.
Yes, absolutely. And we also have a very unique team composition in that all the characters are light, but each team has one really, really, really strong KO power character.
Right.
Kirby and Game & Watch. Both of these guys, you know, their smash attacks are absolutely devastating. They have some strong aerials too, but look, there you go. Like, I mean, that would have killed him from 90, you know, or 75 even.
That was, in fact, Falco's up smash that killed him.
Oh,
it was
my
friendly
bad.
Fire.
It definitely looked like the down smash, but you're right. It did get clanked out by Falco's up smash, ripped right through it. And Game & Watch and Falco off the stage. All right, Vex doesn't capitalize, doesn't turn it into anything, but Larry's going to go out anyway.
Really strong team combos there from Vex and ZeRo. Good to see Vex back on the Game & Watch, of course. Game & Watch has always been one of those very fun characters to watch when you have an intelligent mind behind him, as proven by Vex himself and, of course, Vinny.
Yeah, that character has so many movement tricks. He is very quick in the air and on the ground. He can act after his up B, very deceiving moves, just generally a very safe and fast character. But, oh, friendly fire again. Almost, or half of the stocks that have been lost this game have been due to friendly fire, which is quite unfortunate, but it just means these guys need to work out their teamwork. And, oh, Shoutouts showing that Mortality Esports there as he goes down to his last stock. All right.
Larry's in the air, trying to find a way down. Very difficult thing to do against Meta Knight and Falco.
And
good support from
Game
Kirby.
Watch especially, yeah.
Yeah, excuse me.
Both of them together.
Against Meta Knight as Falco.
Right.
Is what I meant to say. And, of course, The blue team retains the stage control. That does manage to get Larry back onto the stage, but at the cost of then getting juggled himself. The pressure is just very hard to deal with from this combination.
All these guys need is just one swift up air or up B from Game & Watch onto Falco's recovery, set him up for an easy KO out of his Phantasm or Firebird. But, nope, he's not going to get it with that shuttle loop either. A little bit stalled out and definitely not close enough to the boundaries. But that will... Oh, no, wow. Larry,
Great
proving
DI
that West Coast DI stereotype wrong. Yeah. Wow, a down smash out of shield in response to Kirby's back air. That was very bold from Vex. Kirby's back air is pretty safe, and Game & Watch's down smash starts very slow. But, wow, manages to scrape the kill on Larry, too.
Things are looking pretty glum for our red team stars.
Blue team stars. Oh, you said gone. I thought you said
glum.
good. I'm sorry. My apologies. I don't, yeah.
Falco getting juggled. Larry taking quite a bit of damage there at 67-72 after the collision damage. And ZeRo looking virtually unapproachable.
Yeah.
His opponents are having a very hard time punishing any of his actions. He's picking safe yet controlling options and not really giving too many openings to his opponent.
And right there we saw ZeRo hover over the ledge while Falco was hanging on it with Tornado. That's a terrible position for Falco to be in. As long as he grabs that edge, Meta Knight basically guarantees the Tornado unless Falco drops below it with his invincibility frames, which usually forces him to use, at the very least, the second jump, but his up B as well. So
and then that just leads into a juggle situation, and then as you can see, an end to the stock. Solid 4 stock. We immediately go to Battlefield. Not much consideration here. Let's see what Chu and Larry can do to pull this one back. Of course, keys to the match here will be to retain stage control, try and keep both characters in neutral, and play a safe neutral game until they can isolate their opponents, because getting juggled by Game & Watch Meta Knight combos is too much for these lightweight characters to withstand. Right now, so far, they're on the right track. They have ZeRo off the stage, meaning that they can capitalize on the separation of the two characters. Of course, they have to watch out for the mobility, because Game & Watch isn't exactly slow. He's not a fast Tyrant character like Fox or Meta Knight, but he's no pushover either.
And we just saw some beautiful mobility from TrueDat's Kirby, escaping a ledge trap from ZeRo, including footstooling above his shuttle loop. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Chu showing that Kirby can hang with the top tier characters. And Falco, considered, you know, mid or high mid tier in doubles, also contending with Game & Watch and Meta Knight, two of the beasts of the format.
Now you can absolutely see that having that early stage control did put red team in the lead, but they've lost it now, and they're struggling to regain it.
Excellent coverage by Vex, knowing that Shootout would land on the top platform as a result of up throw.
He saw Vex was up there. I don't know why he would take his opponent into the sky, leading him to his teammate, allowing him to score that assist.
Maybe he was hoping to go for the body bag hitbox. You know, sometimes, or usually, when you throw an opponent into their partner, it'll disrupt them and create a hitbox. But, however, it doesn't work while Kirby is still holding them in his up throw.
Correct. The throw has not been finished executing. It would help on the bounce out.
Yep,
not really worth it. You just set yourself up to get hit for the throw to be intercepted, and it would have been much smarter to use maybe a forward throw, back throw, or down throw. Probably not down throw. The animation's a little bit long.
Right. Forward throw, probably. Regardless, we're actually seeing a pretty decent lead now from the red team. Oh, actually, no. It's actually dead even now, yeah.
They're within 15%, no, 20% of each other now.
And, all right.
Red team has stage control. Can they capitalize? I think the correct option here is actually to continue using that gun. It's very effective in this matchup because it shuts down Game & Watch's forward approaches. You're a little bit okay with him getting bucket as long as Meta Knight is not there to protect him after the fact. And Falco lasers will not be a lethal bucket.
Right.
But it also, you know, can be manipulated against him.
And you can also just have Kirby stand in front and shoot the lasers high with Falco. They'll go clean over his head, not disrupt your partner at all, and just shut the opponent out both on the ground and from low aerial approaches.
Yes. Now, it did cost them quite a bit of percent, but they were able to convert that stage control into a kill on Game & Watch, and now they've already got Vex back up to 62%. However, they were able to convert 2 stocks out of their stage control. I spoke too soon. Larry is living.
Wow. They're in the box. They're between red team, and that's when Kirby and Falco really get devastating. Falco's jab just pushes him into whatever's in front of him, and if that happens to be Kirby, there are some high power moves to come from that. Oh!
Good follow there with that down air by Vex.
Kingdom Hearts. Great grab from TrueDat, pummeling to create additional hitboxes and prevent ZeRo from going to save Vex.
Very smart play there by ZeRo. Walking into his opponents, not really too afraid, just having that calm, collected approach, reminding his opponents that he is Meta Knight, and using that to his advantage. But Chudat
that was a
and Larry
team
has
combo.
such amazing peace of mind themselves. Just grabs them straight out of a cross-up roll, and Larry just follows up the instant up throw to close out the stock. That'll make ZeRo think twice about using such paltry mind games on his opponent.
Yeah, that's definitely that intuition right there with that follow-up. I don't know if these guys have ever teamed, especially at a major of this size, and to convert from that was beautiful. But right now, Vex is going to be hugging that edge at all costs. If he loses this stock, a 2v1, even as Meta Knight versus Kirby and Falco, is still largely against him. And oh no, as I say that, it becomes a 2v1 for Chudat, and that's going to be it.
Oh man. It looked all right there for our red team heroes for a second, but of course, Team Clash tournaments, Vex and ZeRo close it out. Down smash sends them flying, and that'll be the game. A solid 2-0 from Vex and ZeRo.
2 clean 2-0s from the